How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profit. And I want to let you guys know the private group is live and we are growing. If you want to be a part of a community of other traders and investors, then this group is for you. You can find the link in the description down below. We'll be happy to have you a part of the family. So what we're going to be talking about today is AMC. You guys are looking at my expression. Why are you so excited? It didn't finish green on the day. Well, you know what? AMC is continuing to show strength, but you know what? We'll talk about it. So the first thing we got to go over is the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below inside the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're considering to take a position, I highly suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing we're going to be going over is the technical analysis, taking a look at the overall price action. I'm getting the messages, Dre, what do you think about AMC? Oh my gosh, the price is going down. Well, you know what? You need to watch this portion of the video to show you why AMC is actually looking very strong. It is staying within its range. We'll go over that and where those areas of resistance are, where we need to pass, where we can look forward to seeing a lot of momentum and a lot of upside in the stock price. Secondly, then we're going to be taking a look at the short interest information. Are shorts still going in heavy on AMC? Are they increasing their positions? I feel this is something that is very key to know because it's going to have an impact on the stock. But the great part about it is if they are more vested in regards to shorting AMC stock, the sweeter the squeeze can be. And then when all of that is done, I'll be giving you guys my final thoughts. So let's jump into it. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for AMC. Let's see how it performed today. So it ended up closing at $54.22. being down 4.34% on the day. On the low, it tested $52.53. Then on the high, testing $57.71. So when we take a look at our chart, one thing I want to bring to your attention again, because I'm getting this question like, Dre, did you see AMC pull back? Of course I've seen it pull back, but do keep in mind we're still trading in this tight range. So you can see here right in this $52 level, going between this $60 level. We also do know there is going to be a lot of selling pressure this week going into the long weekend. So the matter of the fact is, tomorrow is Friday, so I know for a fact, I am confident on this, that I want to see AMC hold up this $52 level. It got down to $52.53, and of course we ended up seeing some strength, but I also saw a high of $57.71. So taking this into consideration, it is still moving within this tight range. Even if it did decide to break 52, and let's say, for example, it wanted to test $50 or $49, I still would not be concerned because, again, these are familiar areas. You could also tell right here, taking a look at the chart, right here around 51.88. And if we go down, we have a bit of a gap here between that and 49.47. So if it got to those areas and just decided, well, you know what, it's going to be filling this gap, that's not bad either. This is a good thing. So this is why I am not concerned whatsoever. So as far as the resistance areas are concerned, $60 is going to continue to be an area of resistance for AMC, and then also taking into consideration right around this $65 level, and of course 68. And we already know if we can get past 68 going to 72, then AMC could definitely take off here. So this is part of the reasons why I'm very confident with AMC still showing continued strength in a volatile week, and I look forward to see how Friday goes. So we're on Fintel. We're going to take a look at the short interest information for AMC. So when we see the short volume ratio is at 31%. So this is significant here. And what was this taking into consideration? The close as of June the 30th. What did it look like? Out of 58.9 million shares that were traded, 18.4 million of these shares were actually sold short. As we scroll down on the page, the short shares availability is at 1.3 million, updated 26 minutes ago, and the short borrow free rate is at 1.11%. When we take a look at the history of the short volume ratio, being in this 31 range, we haven't seen this, and we're going as far back as far as June the 17th. So what does this mean? Shorts, yes, they are continuing to apply that pressure. Like I was saying before in other videos, There is a long weekend that is coming up, and hey, they're just taking advantage of this. We're having a lower amount of volume overall in general leading up to the long weekend, and a lot of people do not want to be holding shares over the weekend either. So taking this into consideration, shorts are taking advantage of this opportunity, but do keep in mind of the fact AMC is still continuing to show a lot of strength regardless. So for my final thoughts for AMC, I said it once and I'm going to say it again. It is continuing to look strong. It is continuing to trade in the range that we want to see. Yes, one thing we got to pay attention to, and I'm looking forward to seeing this tomorrow, as long as we are staying above $50, you're going to see continued strength. Even if we do break that $50 level, you've already seen AMC pull back even into the 40s and even the 30s and being able to rip and make a strong move. I don't see them actually doing that because that would increase as far as more interest, and there'll be a lot more buying volume and causing a lot more pressure. So part of the reasons is I'm going to look forward to seeing this range actually continue, because when we take a look at the chart, AMC is actually doing fairly well despite the fact that we ended up finishing red on the day. Do keep in mind, we also do have shorts that are really going in with their positions. But you know what? This makes it even better, and it's not surprising. We are going into a long weekend here. So as far as the volume, yes, it's going to be lighter than usual. And the shorts are going to be taking advantage of this. This is why they are doubling down. So I want you to understand this, be aware of this, and don't be one of those panic sellers or weak hands that are out there selling for losses because they didn't have their plan set out and didn't go in with the right strategy. Of course, if you are in this play, the focus is to buy and hold. We're trying to force that short squeeze there. And we're also fighting for a fair market. But one thing to do understand, only do this if you are able to, if you have the financial means. You got to make sure you have no immediate need for the money. That is number one. And then number two, you got to make sure you invest with money that you are not afraid to lose. I'm not saying, well, you know what, you're going to be losing all of your money, of course. You want to make sure that you protect your downside risk, but also at the same time, I want you to understand the key is to buy and hold. The hedge funds are looking at the retail investors and saying, hey, at some point they are going to give out. They're going to give up. And all of these hedge funds are looking at the retail investors and saying, you know what, they can't wait this out. We can wait this out. So let's show them that, you know what, yes, we can wait it out and we already know what we hold. So by continuing to follow this strategy, it makes it even worse for them. I said this in a previous video, it doesn't cost you anything to buy and hold. Yeah, well, sorry, to buy. It doesn't cost you anything to hold. For short sellers, when they take short positions, they have to pay borrow fees on those shares. So as every day goes by and they have their position, they got to keep paying more money. So as far as us on the other side, the ball is in our court. And also another thing to understand, and I mentioned this in all the videos, as retail investors, we own the float. We are the ones in a winning position here. So this is why I want you to remember this despite the volatility that you're seeing, because I feel that more of this information needs to be communicated out there. There's also a lot of FUD. The media is not on your side either. So if you're an AMC stock and you're seeing this pullback and you're looking to get in at a good price, or you want to continue to be patient before you start buying and so on, by all means do that, because it can pull back further going into Friday. But for the most part, I am still bullish on AMC for any of you that had any questions. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.